Hello, I'm Dr. Josh Kurek. I'm an associate professor of environmental science. I'm housed within the Department of Geography and Environment at Mount Allison University. I'm also the environmental science program advisor, and so I work with a lot of students in our multiple degree programs, helping them find an interest and a passion for the environmental sector, whether it's education or further career opportunities. I also run the ECAB lab, which is an acronym for Environmental Change and Aquatic Biomonitoring Laboratory. I'm an aquatic scientist. I study how rivers, wetlands, and lakes are impacted by human activities and also how they change through natural cycles and respond to the environment. Today, I want to talk to you about the concept of a watershed. Watersheds are really important to aquatic scientists. They're a unit of land that drains into a channel, a lake, a wetland, or even the ocean. They reflect the environmental changes that are occurring around them, whether it be climate change, pollution inputs from human activities, or land use changes. I like to remind all students that we all live downwind or downstream of some other activities. And so within the concept of a watershed, if upstream activities have the ability to impact the quality or the health of the environment, those impacts may transcend across space. So we often see long-term impacts from, say, land use change or human activities in the upstream regions of a watershed impact its downstream regions. We study that. We study how aquatic organisms are impacted by environmental changes and human activities. One of my research expertise is using macroinvertebrates. So these are small invertebrates that usually live within the substrate or even the water column or are associated with some type of habitat in a river or a lake. Macroinvertebrates tell us about the biological diversity of the system that you're studying. They tell us whether or not the quality or health of the environment is appropriate. Knowing whether their populations are increasing or decreasing or new species are found in an area, it gives us information about how a lake, a river, a wetland, even a watershed may be behaving. It's not uncommon to see the quality of the lake that you're studying or the river that you're studying deteriorate or become worse as climate changes in an area or human activities begin to intensify. In New Brunswick, where Mount Allison is based from, we have three iconic watersheds: the Woolastook or St. John watershed, the Restigouche, and the Miramichi watershed. Within those watersheds are hundreds of lakes, hundreds of rivers, wetland environments that we study, the bioindicators, we make chemical and physical measures of the quality of the environment. And then we synthesize these data, comparing them to pristine environments in the watershed or even polluted environments to get a sense of the context of the environment that we're studying. Healthy watersheds promote recreational activities. They provide a plethora of ecosystem services. And so as an aquatic scientist, we want to understand, maintain, and conserve the quality of both aquatic and terrestrial environments in our watersheds. If you visit Mount Allison and come to my lab as a student, you'll often be working with these critters firsthand. We have expertise in field sampling, in laboratory studies, and students, undergraduate and graduate, are integrated at all steps in the process. We really want to understand from an aquatic science perspective how our watersheds are changing in a complex world.